Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be sharing about our experience and tips, what we did to get our full deposit back. Let's start with a quick disclaimer. None of this is legal advice, nor will it guarantee of getting your deposit back. This is just sharing our experience and tips and what we did. Tenant laws, they vary state to state, and so you should do your due diligence of figuring out how it works wherever you live. So I'm gonna start at the beginning. We moved into our place in September of 2022 and our total deposit was $3,500. It was $3,000 was the base deposit plus $500 for pet deposit. The first 2 weeks we moved in, we made sure to keep a list of everything that we noticed that was either damaged or dirty. Within the 2 weeks, we sent an email to our landlord saying, hey, just so you know, we noticed all these areas and we just wanted to make sure we won't get charged for it at the end of our lease term. And I did make sure to attach pictures. When you are signing a lease agreement, you should be also able to get a pre-move-in inspection letter, which is basically a detailed list of every room where you can either mark or write down anything that you notice. We didn't do that just because we found out about it a little later, so all we did was send out those emails. Now let's talk about all we did before we moved out towards the end of our lease. So our initial 2-year lease got extended to month lease after the 2 years. So after September 2024, all we needed to do would be to give 30-day notice. Once we knew we are gonna move out, we made sure to first lock in a new place, which we locked in a new apartment about 2 months before we moved out. And once that was locked in, we gave our landlord notice, which ended up being almost 2 months, so they had more time to find someone. I am going to attach a template we used, and so you can get an idea what we wrote, and you can adjust it based on whatever you want to outline. I sent it to our landlord via email, as well as mailed it to the PO box address that was outlined on our lease. As you can see in this template, I did mention that I wanted to schedule a move-out inspection, and if I'm not mistaken, in the state of California, you're able to schedule move-out inspection within 2 weeks before you move out, and that would be mostly for us to get an idea of whatever needs to be fixed or cleaned to get as much of our deposit back as possible. We had our landlord come out about 7 days before our move-out date, and at that point the place was mostly empty, the furniture was gone. We made sure to patch all the holes that might have been on the walls. I used magic eraser to clean the walls and just did a general cleaning, so when they come for inspection they see that we've been keeping place in a nice shape. After that took place, I end up texting them thank you for coming out for an inspection, and also asked them if they could let me know whatever they noticed at that time that we should fix or clean, again to get as much of our deposit back as possible. I would do everything in writing, which might seem a little excessive, but me personally, I always think of the worst case scenario, which in this case would be going to small claim court. And I do know that having everything in writing is always beneficial. I was hoping not having to do that, but I always like to be prepared. We decided to leave our place a couple days earlier just because we were moving across the country, and it came out to holidays because it was end of December. Our landlord wasn't able to meet us for the final walkthrough and take the keys. So what we did was we bought newspaper which had the most recent day, and then we took a video showing the newspaper first and then walking through the whole property, garage, backyard, and just showing that all the walls are clean, carpets, and nothing's damaged. Basically just fully walking through everything, making sure everything is on that video. The newspaper tip was given to me by someone who had to go to a small claims court, and they said that because they took that video with the newspaper, the judge granted them their deposit back. In California, landlord has 21 days to give your deposit back or give you a list of deductions of whatever was deducted from your deposit. Thankfully, everything went well and we were given our full deposit back. Throughout this whole process, we always made sure to be nice, and we did keep the place in really nice shape. Yeah, just did everything we were supposed to do. So this is the story, and if you found it helpful, please give this video a like, and if you have any questions, just drop it down in the comments and I'll answer it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.